Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Opposite Sex Podcast. These are your hosts, Drew and Tanaya. How are you doing, Tanaya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Feels good to be back on track again.
Yes, finally.
Yes.
We're back 2 weeks in a row. Who would have thought?
Right? I bet our listeners were like, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I bet a few people gave up on us.
Yeah.
We'll get them
It's
back.
all right. We'll get them back.
Yeah. But
We just got to keep posting.
yeah, but like we talked about last week, things have evened out.
Yes.
Yeah, so things are back to normal
Finally.
now, so we can keep doing this stuff weekly now. It
Right.
is a Wednesday, so I am going to try to get this thing uploaded today.
Today.
'Cause we said we would do it every Wednesday.
Hey,
So,
we're rocking it
yeah.
then.
So
I figured we were late on it for some reason.
we probably should record this shit like earlier, though, so we're ready.
We
but
get so...
We don't
just
have-
get
we're lazy.
sidetracked, yes.
we get sidetracked
Not
with laziness.
necessarily.
We do. Laziness and Fortnite. We get sidetracked with that.
And work.
Well, yeah, there's work,
I
too.
mean-
But...
There's no lazy with work.
No,
When
I
we
know.
got to work, and it's the days you want to work, you just want to relax.
But we do have, I mean, we have some time. I mean, really. I think everybody does. But yes, we do work full-time jobs. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how long I sit on that couch upstairs watching American Dad or
Right.
whatever, Pawn Stars. And I think to myself, I'll sit there and I'll think for like an hour while I'm watching it that I should probably be doing something. And I have like all this time and I should be doing something and I don't.
You don't.
No.
Never.
But we're down here now. It's a Wednesday. I'll get this stuff put out here today. So anyway, but we do have big plans tonight. After we get done with this, we've got to finish up some editing on the other Drew and Crew
Yep.
YouTube channel. We've got another video that's going to be coming out hopefully tonight as well from our little family vacation that we did a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So we went all the way to the other end of Nebraska. First, we did a tubing trip down the Niobrara River, and we've got a video out of that.
Go check it out.
Yep,
Drew _in _crew.
that's right. Go check that out. It's doing pretty well.
Yep.
And, yeah, and so now we also went to the Henry Dorley Zoo in Omaha, Nebraska, which is one of the nation's better zoos.
Right.
It's pretty big time deal.
I mean, they had a couple things shut down, but
Yeah, not
for the
too
most
bad.
part. How about those rabies bats?
No, yeah.
I'm so glad we weren't down there at that time.
So you think, okay, so we went to
So
this.
many people got bit.
Yeah, so they were what? They were in the desert zone. Desert? Dome at the Henry Dorley Zoo. And there's bats down there. Like, they're not free bats.
Yes, they are.
They were not. They were in a cage or in a glass enclosure.
Were they?
Yeah, I mean, it was dark down there, so it sort of seemed freaky, but they were behind something.
Okay.
But apparently, after like a couple days
After we
left, those little fuckers got out.
And
For some
bit
of them.
like 130 something people.
What kind of bats were? Because they had I think they had regular fruit bats, which are just tiny. I know they had those vampire bats.
Yep.
And screw that. Those things were monstrous.
Can you imagine?
No. I
That's
picture them
scary.
landing on your face. I don't know why that is. But I always just
Scary.
picture them wrapping those leathery wings around your face. I don't know. I mean, they don't
Right.
freak me out when I think about it. But if I had one wrapped around my face biting me, there'd be some high-pitched screams, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so they bit some people. They got out somehow
Yep.
and bit some people. And now
They had to get rabies shots.
that's
All the
messed
people
up.
did. Mm-hmm.
I
That's
don't know.
scary.
Do they all have rabies? I would have thought that in a zoo, those would be
Taken care of.
cleanly
Right.
bats. I don't know if such a thing, but maybe they just all have. Maybe that's just a
Right.
thing, and I don't know.
Oh God, here we go. Coronavirus number 2. Remember how the coronavirus
Wasn't that a monkey?
started?
Was it a monkey thing?
It was a bat. Somebody ate
Was
a
it really?
bat.
They ate a bat,
Or-
supposedly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. I mean, maybe somebody snatched up one and took it home and grilled it up. Maybe somebody ate one.
Oh man,
I don't
like
know.
I say, coronavirus number 2. Here we come.
All those things, like all those weird diseases, they all start from animals.
Right.
Like AIDS. AIDS, I think, come from a monkey.
Huh?
Yeah. I think.
How did a human get AIDS?
Well, I'm going to say something, and I don't think this is just me being vulgar. This is honestly what I remember learning about it, and I could be way wrong. I could be saying shit that is entirely not true. Maybe somebody told me this, and they thought it was. I don't know. My understanding was somebody fucked a monkey.
What?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Seriously?
Yes.
Huh.
And
I've never heard that.
And that they had like this
disease in them.
Yes. And then that started getting
so
passed
this person
around.
had to fuck somebody else, and then it just
Yeah.
huh.
That might be way off. But it did start.
Maybe.
It did start
From a monkey.
Yeah, again, that might not be 100% fact, but
Why should not be true?
I know. My understanding is it's 100% fact, but I think. I don't know how that happens, but so when I say all these diseases start from shit like that, really,
Right.
I just mean the coronavirus and AIDS. I don't know.
But seriously, it's crazy.
Well, and then the Black Plague, whatever the hell that was, there's a name for it, but I don't remember. So they call it the Black Plague. And that was rats. I know that. I know that was rats. Like over in England.
Dang.
And they were like biting everybody, and that was bad. Like that wasn't no like coronavirus, whatever, COVID-19 bad. Like that was bad. Like people were, of course they didn't have a way to like heal them.
Right.
So they would die, and like, I think they were like having to pile up the bodies and burn the bodies and stuff. And I don't know. It happened a long time ago.
That's crazy.
I probably should not start giving a history lesson because I have a feeling my facts are possibly not accurate. I think I know quite a bit, but I might know very little.
Go check us out on Instagram and comment and let us know what you guys think about that.
Yeah. So,
if it's true or not.
anyway, yeah, so we got sidetracked on that one somehow about bats and zoos and everything, but we are making a new video of the Henry Dorley Zoo on our other YouTube channel. I think that's how we got going on that.
And you said something about big plans tonight. I think you're everywhere, babe.
Well, I am. Not as bad as last week. Last week I was a fucking mess. But, I mean...
we hadn't been here for like almost a month.
Yeah, so I got a lot of shit just rambling off the top of my head. But
you need something to vent to.
So anyway, plans for this evening. We got to do this podcast. Then we're going to go edit this YouTube video, which is of the zoo in Omaha. And then, yes. You want to tell them, baby?
We're going to go down to the carnival that's here in town.
Yeah, because it is carnival season.
Yep.
So there's carnivals everywhere. And I'm assuming this is everywhere across the country. I don't know.
Right.
I'm assuming it's not just a Nebraska thing, like starting in July all the way through probably middle of September. That's when all your county fairs, all your really weird small town carnivals, like all small towns, I don't want to say all, but a lot of small towns have these really weird ass things. Like, you know, we're like, this is not a county fair that we're going to.
Right.
It's called Heritage Days. We live in Alliance, and it's called Heritage Days. And last week in one of our neighboring towns, there was Fur Trade Days.
And then there was Oregon Trail Days.
And Oregon Trail Days. We're in different neighboring towns around here. And so now we have Heritage Days. And like every small town has whatever days, cobblestone days, and I don't know.
Right. Whatever.
Irish festival and all that stuff. But all of that goes on like right now.
Right.
You know, and then I think then you're going to have the county fairs, which I think maybe that's more towards the end of the month. And then you got the state fairs.
Yep.
Which is in August and stuff. So I don't know. So one of us is more excited for the carnival than the other. I I've noticed that the older I get, the less enthused I am about these carnivals. But I don't know. When I was a kid, it was fun. And now
still have fun with it.
I know. It's just
and you need to be more chirp about it and not so like chirpy, excited, happy.
Okay. I'll try. I'll get there. I'll try. I'll go on some rides. Well, shit, those rides, like, they're all pieces of shit. I mean, they're all rickety, and they're ran by the nice people. They're ran by very nice people. And you know, so what? I mean that. Some are, you know, they're pretty cool, you know, but that's what they do. Like, they travel around. That'd be a hell of a job. They go everywhere. That would be a wild job to have. I mean,
you break down, you move, you set up, and that's all you do.
Yeah.
You're home maybe a couple months out of the year.
Mm-hmm. Very different lifestyle there. But right. I don't know. As a kid, I didn't mind the rickety rides. But I'm smaller as a kid. And now, like, I go and sit in one of them damn rides, and there ain't no padding on anything. And my ass is squeezed into this metal enclosure with sharp edges everywhere.
Right.
And I'm just getting whipped around and banged side to side, and I got bruises all over my body the next day. I agree. But nonetheless, we're going to go tonight. We got wristbands. It's wristband night, so we're going to go ride all kinds of rides. Yep. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but our cat, we got 2 cats, and our cat is going crazy for whatever reason. So we hear that, and it's
freaking me out a little bit.
It's pretty intense. So I don't know if that's coming through to you guys. Probably not, but so this was a weird piece.
Did you see my face? Is that why you brought it?
I don't know what's wrong. He's fine. He's fine.
But anyways.
So yeah, I don't know. See, I don't really remember we had 4th of July. I grew up in Seward, Nebraska, which is known for 4th of July city. And it is a big ordeal. You got to go check out Seward with me.
I did. It was a lot of fun.
And so that was probably my first real introduction to a carnival. And then we had Seward County too. So then we had the county fair there too. So we had like a couple weeks back to back where we had all the.
Did you go to all the events and all?
Oh, for the 4th. For the 4th of July, absolutely.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It'd start off every morning on the 4th of July. I don't know. I have to take you sometime because it really is a big deal. It's so much bigger than what we're about to go to. But maybe he's down here with us. Yeah, it started off every morning at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
So with an anvil dropping, I don't know. I couldn't see shit. I went like once or twice with my mom because she got up crazy early and she walked down there, and it was all at the courthouse square. And I think I could be way wrong, but I think they just drop these 2 anvils. Do you know what I'm talking about with an anvil? 2 big hunks of frickin' metal, heavy as shit.
Oh, okay.
That I think like blacksmiths use to bang shit together. And so they drop them. They lift one up somehow and drop it on the other one. And they might put some sort of a banging device in between the 2 that makes it even louder because you can hear it all throughout town.
Huh.
And I know I'd gone down there. I don't know, but I never actually got to see them do that because there's a crowd of people down there at 5 in the morning. And then there's just shit all day long.
Right.
So yeah, I went to all that stuff.
Cool.
Face painting and I don't know. What do they call that? Parades.
Yep.
Car shows, little magic shows, and I don't know.
It's so different now, though. I mean, I think so. I mean, I guess I don't know.
What's different?
They don't have like magic shows.
Do they not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, see, and it was a guy from Seward. He like grew up there.
Oh, okay.
And he would always put on this magic show.
Okay.
It was pretty good. But I don't know. And then they always have the shit where like they have groups of kids that go up on stage and sing songs and clog dancing. Is that a thing? What do you know what I'm saying?
Clog dancing?
Yeah, clogs. This is what I remember.
Click dancing? Tap dancing.
Yeah, but aren't they called clogs? Aren't they wearing clogs?
I
don't know.
Huh.
I think that's what I remember at Seward. There was always this, like, let's just call it tap dancing. I think they wear clogs, but it's not important. That's what they put on the show, and they sort of did like a whole river dance routine.
Cool.
I don't know. They did that all the time.
Neat.
And then we had the rides. So we had the big couple blocks full of rides and all them bullshit games that they put at every carnival.
Oh, gosh.
We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
But that's what I remember.
Right.
Quite a bit of. And then the fireworks show. I can't forget about the fireworks show.
Huge fireworks show.
Oh, it's huge. Really, really huge. Big time. Good one. Anyway, what do you remember when you were a kid?
I mean, growing up in Scottsbluff, I don't think we cared about anything that was downtown. Like me and my brother, my littler brother, like the car show and all that stuff, I don't think we paid attention to. But when it came to the carnival, me and him every single night or every morning would be like, Mom, can we have money to go? And we would, the 4 days that it was in town, we'd go down to the carnival and we'd ride rides all night long.
Right.
I mean, that's...
Did you play those games?
Yeah. They're rigged. And then you go to confront them about it, and they'll be like, no, it's not rigged. I'll show you. And then you go and try it, and you spend more money, and you can't do what they do.
I don't know why that's a thing.
Pisses me off.
You know, I blame movies and shit for this, too. Because in movies, they always make that like a romantic thing. Like the guy takes the woman to some carnival.
Right.
And plays all these games and wins her this big-ass teddy bear and shit.
There's no way.
That doesn't fucking happen. Because if that happened, to walk out of there with one of them big-ass teddy bears...
You're spending $600-700.
You're going to play all night long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. Of course,
then you go to Walmart and you can buy it for $20.
Right.
And that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, and then you walk by them. That's what I hate. You walk by and they're all like used car salesmen that are like hollering at you and coming up with new deals. 3 balls. It's normally 5 balls for 20, but I'll give you 10 or 7 or whatever.
It's crazy. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm so glad, we don't let Landon do that, so.
You think we're going to get stuck playing a couple tonight? Do you think that's going to happen?
Do you want to?
No, I don't.
Do you feel like you're going to get
think that I can win? You always think that you can win
That
something.
is him. That is Drew to the max.
Oh.
So I'm sure we will probably play a couple. Drew will probably play a couple, being that hardhead he is.
I don't think I will.
We do.
I bet we don't.
I bet we do.
Nah. No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But then, so if you hang around long enough and you keep going by that game and stuff, and once the people aren't busy, I remember there was one time with the Sledgehammer where you bash it down and you have to get the line way up. Well, we hung around there for a little bit, and once he was, slow, we're like, all right, so what's the catch to this? Mm-hmm. And he told us, you can't put it in the middle. You have to put it on the edge and in a certain, you have to hit on the edge in a certain spot. Okay. And he showed us, and we did it. And sure as shit.
Really?
That's what you have to do.
That sounds like a girl thing, though. I don't think he'd tell me that. I feel like...
Probably.
I feel like girls are going to have... Or if it's a female running the booth, then maybe I'd have more pull. Maybe not.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Well...
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess if...
We'll
go
see.
Shake your butt down there and...
Or that hanging one. Did we see that 2 years ago?
Yes.
Where they go and they have to hang for so long.
That's the one I thought,
I can do it.
I can do this.
Didn't you try?
Oh, yeah. Miserably. Yeah, because you get on a bit. So,
and your hands?
All right. So my ego got the better of me on this one. But, all right.
Tell them about it.
All you have to do is hang from a fucking bar. That's all you got to do. One big bar up there. You just got to hang there for, I think, just a minute. I think it's a minute.
Yep.
And it's a pretty thick bar. You can't wrap, unless you got gargantuan hands, you're not wrapping your whole hand around that. Unless you're like Shaquille O'Neal. But I thought, well, that's no big deal. You know, I go to the gym. I'm in shape. I can hang for a minute. No big deal. But what you don't even realize, because they don't let you, like, test it out. They don't let you get up close to it. What you don't realize until you grab a hold and drop down is that bar spins. So it's not a stationary bar. I mean, the bar itself is there, but the inside, it rolls.
Right.
So as soon as you hang, it flips on you. And, I mean, I don't even know. I probably lasted 20 seconds out of that minute.
And then your hands started sweating because it was so hot.
Yeah, there's that going on, too.
Yeah. What if it's there tonight? Are you going to try it?
Well, I was thinking, you know what? I thought about this. This has kept me up at night. Sometimes. What if you pulled... I don't remember what the rules were. What if you got a hold and then you just pulled yourself up and then just draped your body over it?
Right.
I mean, maybe you can't do that.
Still, if it's not on the rules.
If it's not on the rules, I'd give it a shot. I don't know. I think we're underestimating how much that bar... I mean, it spins freely. So I don't even know.
Crazy.
I don't even know.
And you don't even see it when other people are hanging, do you?
Well, I've never seen anybody stupid enough to try it other than me.
Somebody was trying it before you that day.
But the prize, this is why I did it. It's not like you got a couple tokens or you won a little bear. I think it was $1, I think.
You won $1?
No, you won $100, but I think it was $1 to try it.
Right.
But you won $100 bill.
Yep.
That's why I thought, well, fuck, I could do that.
I can't. That's what they all
cannot
say.
do that.
Rigged once again.
So, I don't know. No, I don't plan on doing any of that. I will not do that again because I've accepted defeat. I can't fucking do it. So, I don't know. Yeah, probably not going to do any of that shit tonight.
Okay.
I don't want to. So, probably just do the rides tonight. I want to I don't know. I'll do a few rides with him. I'm going to leave a lot of that. You're smaller than me. You can go sit
You're
on
going to go
things.
on the rides with us.
I will go
I
on.
spent $20 on that fucking wristband. You're going to use it.
I will go on some of the rides. I will. You think he's gonna freak out on any of them?
No.
You don't think?
He did 2 years ago, the first time he was ever allowed and tall enough. Landon is 8 years old now, so 2 years ago he was 6.
Right.
And we had went to the Carnival, and first time he was ever tall enough to go on a big ride. Me and Drew went with him, and he started screaming and freaking out. It was bad. It was so...
I mean, it was loud.
Yeah.
Like
somebody was getting murdered.
Yes,
kind of loud.
complete bloody murder. Screaming, shaking.
His whole body.
Whole body was just convulsing. And, I mean, we're laughing about it. Because it is, I mean, it's funny. Like, he was fine. But he was having a holy shit moment.
Yeah, like, this is gonna fucking happen. Like,
And it wasn't a...
bad one. It wasn't too crazy.
Yeah. I don't even...
And then after that, he wanted to go on it again and again.
He did fine after that.
Yeah.
Because he did some... He was
that
totally,
first ride,
totally
though.
fine after that. So and he's pretty brave about shit now. So I don't think that's going to happen.
We'll see.
God, I hope not. Because you talk about having the entire fucking city looking at you. Like,
You got it right
He
there.
had to have been heard 3 blocks away. Had
Right.
easily. Oh, yeah.
So, okay. What's your biggest scare? Like, what scared you the most on a ride before?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I know, like, and it wasn't even that bad, but it was when I got the nerve to go on the ones that where you're just in a cage. It looks like a big hammer.
Right.
And then it starts just zipping around and around and around. And then you get held up at the top and you're upside down and around. Like, I remember that was like the big holy shit ride. Like, if you could do that ride, you could do any of them. Mm-hmm. So probably that at a carnival was probably that. For me, what I probably would not like, and I've never seen it at any of our small carnivals, are one of those like elevator rides where you go up.
Oh, the Tower of Doom.
Yes, and where it's going to drop. I've never been on one.
It is freaky.
Yeah, I don't think that would be something I wouldn't like.
your heart, you're down on the ground in like a beat of a heart. I used to do that thing, the Tower of Doom in Denver,
Colorado. I don't know. We might go back to my fears. I don't know if you get me on it.
Really?
I don't know if you would. Because that's my...
Falling to your death.
Yes, I don't like seeing that ground.
Oh, and I mean, it's freaky. Because you're sitting there and you're looking and you're looking and then it's just... and you're down.
Right. And then it goes back up. Yep. Doesn't it keep doing it?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't like that.
Okay. So my biggest thing, it's kind of like that hammer thing that you were talking about. But in Scottsbluff, it didn't have a cage around it.
All right.
This one, and it was really, really big. Like a lot of people can sit in a row. And I remember me and my mom went and we got up and we were hanging on upside down. And I about fell out of it. Like my body, because I was so little and our strap thing didn't lock down. So it was really loose. And like I about fell out hanging upside down. And my mom had to grab me. And it was scary. It was terrifying.
I mean,
I just felt my body slip in between the chair and the bar.
Ooh.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing how much faith we put in? Like, okay, I'm just going to say it. So, like, carnival workers, there's kind of a stigma attached to carnival workers, right? I mean, some of them are very nice people. Some of them are not. And they live a very strange lifestyle. It's not deemed as it's not viewed as the highest class of job.
Right.
I think we could probably all agree with that. We put a lot of faith
into people like that.
Fuckers. We do. And I mean, we're talking about
our life.
Yes, our life, equipment that they take apart
and put together
every couple days. And I mean, how many?
I mean, and you sit there and you watch him. Like the other day when we were downtown, kind of, and I watched him crank it. Like I was watching him crank the bolt. What if they don't get that bolt on right enough, or what if it didn't go in the hole, or they skipped one, or anything?
Yeah, what if I mean, that's a lot of nuts and bolts.
Right.
And what's to say that one doesn't get lost somewhere along the way? And do you think they're going to be like, oh,
no.
They'll just move on to the next one. It'll be good enough. It'll be good enough. Like, do you think anybody goes and like...
And how do you know that they're so sturdy? You know what I mean? That they're like not going to fall over. Right. I seen a thing on Facebook of like that guitar one we rode with Landon. Well, it went and it got off track and the whole ride was tilting sideways.
Right.
Like, do you think you would ever go on another carnival ride if something like that happened?
I don't know. It depends how bad it was. I mean, it really would. Like something like that ride. Yeah. I mean, to me, I think that would be sort of funny because it's so you're not upside down. Like I could laugh about that later. Your situation that you were talking about,
and
that scared the fuck out of me.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that one would scare the shit out of me.
I mean, seriously, because how they go and they check your belts, your belt things.
Yeah,
ours was loose.
They check your belt.
Yeah, ours was loose, and it was just the thing that came up in front of you. We didn't even have a belt on us. Right. It was just the bar latch.
Yeah,
and it it was like bouncing. It was scary.
I know. I hear you.
It's terrifying.
It just does. It amazes me. All the parents all over, they bring their little kids to do this shit. What could be deemed as pretty dangerous crap. Mm-hmm. And that is truly who you are putting all your trust in. And
you don't put your trust into everyday people in your life like you do them.
Right. But this, whoever who's usually smoking a cigarette and jamming,
drunk.
Yeah, maybe a little tipsy and jamming out to 80s hair band music. That's he's got a hold of your child's life for the next 5 minutes. It's pretty wild. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, who knows? It's been going on for years, so there's got to be it.
You can't tell me that they don't hire different people every year that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Probably. But you don't hear about... I've never heard about anybody getting hurt down there. But
it might be us, because that's our luck.
Why? I'm going to stay on the ground, baby.
No.
I'll go get us some pop and, I don't know,
I don't want pop.
What?
I want lemonade. Pop.
You know what I want is...
I want a Euro.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. I always feel fat. And usually have to rush to the bathroom afterwards.
What do you want?
I want one of those funnel cakes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's my gotta have food is the fucking funnel cake. Yeah. With a lot of that powdered sugar on top.
Right. Mine, of course, as a kid was cotton candy.
Yeah.
But growing up, I like the Heroes.
Okay.
And then the lemonade, the homemade lemonade.
I don't think
Where
I've
they
ever done
squeeze
that.
it
Yeah. I
in
don't
front of you.
remember getting real
So
big
good.
into that.
So good.
But
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But did you ever go to the state fair? Did you ever go
That's
to
in Mitchell?
the state fair?
I don't know. Where's that?
Mitchell's probably the county fair. The state fair used to be in Lincoln, and now it's in Grand Island.
Never.
No? There you get some bigger... There you're getting a lot of big rides and stuff. That's a bigger scale
We'll have to go
thing.
sometime. One year.
Oh, baby. You haven't been listening to me at all.
That's fine. I'll just go. And when I'm missing for days at a time, like...
I'll be down there for work. I mean, it's where I go.
When is it?
I don't know. I think it's next month sometime.
Well, we're going.
I'll be down there already for work.
Well, I'm going.
I won't have a room to stay in because everybody's going to be taking up all my hotel rooms.
I bet you would go if I wasn't there.
I would go if you weren't there.
Yeah. I mean, I bet
To
you
the
like going to
state
work.
fair?
Yeah.
I ain't going to the state fair down there.
Why?
No, I don't like that stuff. It's too many people. I don't like people. There's another issue I got with it. It's too many people all crowded around. I don't like people bumping into me. It's too many people. And then you got, like, I don't like to talk to people. Like, other than all you guys, I don't like to talk to people that I'm not, like buddies with. So I don't like just acquaintances always want to talk about stuff. Bump into this guy, he wants to talk. You bump into that guy, he wants to. I don't like any of that.
Okay.
Just let me get to where I'm going.
Okay.
I don't know. And then you got like the beer gardens. I don't even like the beer gardens down there because there's so many people.
Right.
So many people.
Right.
And then they're drunk people.
And then they piss you off.
I just don't. I don't even. So I'm gonna avoid that.
Okay.
So no, I would not be a big state fair person. When I was a kid, yes, I went to the state fair. I was telling you that story. See, that happened at the state fair in Lincoln.
Okay.
About my knee.
Mm-hmm.
So there's my ride story. So I dislocated my kneecap or something after a ride at the state fair. It was one of those where your feet are dangling off the chair and they're just out in the open. And the thing is flipping this way and that way. And I don't know. So your legs are going all over the damn place. Mm-hmm. And when we got down, I walked a few steps and straight down to the ground I went, and my kneecaps around to the backside of my knee. And
Hospital you go.
No. That was a twitch your leg and watch your kneecap flop around to the front. And
Ew.
it was a little sore for a few days, but
Right.
it was good. So I don't know. And then I don't know. And then there's always, what else is there? There's always concerts. I don't know. Maybe not a small town. Can't think of concerts.
They have Band on the Bricks where just random bands come, but they don't have anything big.
Usually
here.
county fairs and state fairs, they have concerts.
Yeah.
And that used to be a bigger thing than what it is now.
Right.
I think the small town county fairs, I think they used to get pretty big name. Now for Nebraska, it's usually bigger name country artists. Mm-hmm. And you might get some like the older rock bands that are not relevant anymore, but used to be a big deal.
Right.
And the state fair is kind of the same thing. I'm sure different states aren't so country music heavy.
Right.
But I like country music, so that's fine
I do
with
too.
me. But, yeah.
Anyways.
Speaking of country music, I don't know if we brought that up.
Oh, yeah.
Our big trip that we have planned
Yep.
in
a
less than
today.
a month. Oh,
It's
shit.
a month.
Yeah, it is. It's a month today. So we are going to go see Garth Brooks. And I'm a huge Garth Brooks fan.
I gotten into it a lot.
But we're not just seeing Garth Brooks. We are seeing Garth Brooks at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. So I've never been to a stadium concert.
I've never been to a concert, period.
So that's our big one. I went and saw Garth when I was like 13 years old. And I'm super excited. It's a hell of a show. I don't know what to expect out of a stadium, but it's going to be 84,000 tickets that he sold out in 90 minutes. Which is crazy. So
And we got some.
Yeah. I don't know what to expect. I've been thinking about this too. That Garth used to put on a wild show. He's running over here, running over there, jumping out on shit.
What if he's old now?
He is
doesn't
old
do
now.
that?
Like, there is no questioning. He is older now. Like, he's at least 60. So he's not this young 30-some-year-old guy that maybe he can do all that shit still.
Well, we'll have to see.
We will see. But
anyways,
I don't know. So anyway, that's our big plans tonight, is to go check out Heritage Days and do all that fun stuff. So I thought it was a good time to
bring that up.
Yeah, talk about that. I think everybody's going through that right now. Gets to experience all their little small town festivals and so
go check us out on our YouTube video.
Yep.
Our YouTube channel, The Opposite Sex.
Yep.
Don't forget to go check out Drew and Crew, too, while you're at it.
That's right.
And
Drew,
subscribe to both of them.
Please do. Shoot us some likes, shoot us some comments, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you can think of.
Absolutely. And we will
see you guys next week.
See you Wednesday.